blow, stab that, give me some moves, stab that, I'm in the play, at that, at that. Accept. Bam. Bam. Okay. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Gotta wait for some people to join so I can ask. Hello. Hello. Welcome. 1 2 check. 1 2. Okay, everything is looking scrumptious. If anyone can maybe tell me if my fan is too loud or something, because it's hot as fuck in my room. So, is it AMG? Perfect. You're gonna be my test dummy. Is my fan loud? Like, is it like disturbing? Because it's hot AF in my room. Okay, I have two people saying the two different things. Okay, now I know you're being not serious. Yeah, I know. Okay, good, because it's actually hot, really hot in my room. So, but I'm excited. Portugal Division 1, hopefully for a clean lap 1. Not unlike yesterday, because that was hectic, man. And oh, hello. I don't know who got who. I have no clue who logged in on the Hyperdrive Racing channel of account, but that was certainly not me. Hello, how you doing? We're just waiting for people to join up. Gotta talk a lot of nonsense now, or else it's really quiet. Let me check the standings, shall we? Because I have no clue what the standings are. Let me tab out real quick. So, let me check. Let me check. Standings. Here you go. D1 standing. So we have Nicholas on P1. We have KJ P2. Davito P3. Humane P4. Stein P5. AMG Diamonds P6. Jamie is P7, R-Web is P8, Death Star is P9, Golzy P10, and the last point in the championship goes to Technic Speedy, who is P11, and the rest of the grid don't have any points. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what these drivers can do. We need like 2 more drivers, man, for full points. Come on, give it to me. Or like 1 driver or something. Or 2 drivers, I'm not sure. Let me oh, shit, it's so hot. What happens when a teammate does not race on Alpha Romeo? So who will be my teammate? I don't want to do this. In my knowledge, is the reserve. You're just driving. If your teammate is not online, and for example, a reserve will be driving in your spot, we're still driving with player cars, so everyone road cars at the moment. But if a reserve, takes your teammate's spot at Alfa Romeo, they will not do they score points, or do they not score points? Reserves. I'm not really sure. I gotta ask AMG for it, but I don't think it will be such a big deal. Let me alt tab again and let me check. Let me add AMG real quick. Do reserve drivers score points when driving in a div higher than in a div higher? Let's div higher. Bam. Hi, Dog. There is. Oh, there you go. AMG, you beat me to it, man. Thank you. So reserves don't get constructor points. Hi, Death Star. I'm Riz on the mic. You know how it is. No, that clears up the confusion for our web. So luckily we do not have any confusion there. But looks like we're gonna head into the lobby. I think we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 drivers. I'm not sure if that is full points though, because we needed like 16. But that's all good. We're still cooking. We're gonna see. This is a short qualifying, and normally I'm not really that great at keeping up with everyone at the short qualifying. So I'm just gonna, do my best, and then, best laps. Tire. Now I'll just do lead. Gap to leader. Now I'll just do fastest lap then, I guess. You feel me? Do we have any people driving out of the pits early on? And we have one. It is Bobby. Not Bobby. It is Bobby, who is finna drive out of the pits for, I think he's the only one for now driving out of the pits. Yeah, he is. For now. So he is gonna have the first rubber on his tires for now. That's a good moment for him, because then we can get on board and see what the benchmark provisional pole is for everyone that needs to beat his time. We have a few other drivers. We have Olo out. We have TRTG out. I think that's Josh. We have the Panini Man out, and that's it actually. Oh no, we have Jamie out as well. So a lot of drivers are heading out of the pits right now for this short qualifying. This is Div 1. These are the most smartest and the most quickest drivers in the league. So let's hope for some clean driving and some fast times. As Bobby now enters the third sector, or the last couple of corners of his outlap, and then we're gonna get on board with him, or have a little broadcast action going on of the first timed lap that we're gonna get. I think everyone is out except for AMG Stein, Nicholas, and Empire Mythical. But we are the first time is gonna be set by Bobby, heading into sector 1. Looks smooth for now. In this, I think that's turn 4, the first big braking zone. Looks smooth. He goes in the first gear, which I don't normally see, but it looks clean for now. Yeah, of course he sets purple. Heading into the second sector, big braking zone again. Hopefully the driver in front of him goes out of the way really cleanly, so we don't have any troubles with that. But this is looking clean for now. Smooth on the throttle. You don't want to oversteer that much, but I think he did have a little bit of oversteer moment at that uphill section, uphill corner, but looks pretty clean to me now. Of course, he's setting purple sectors, but there's a driver in front of him. Oh, he gets out of the way pretty cleanly. Well done for him. So Bobby can set this benchmark of a provisional pole for everyone to beat. I think he almost invalidated there, but he didn't. But looks like we gotta get a time right here, right now. Across the line, Bobby goes, and it's a 1:18.818. Let's head over to Humane. I think he is almost. I think he will be crossing the line. Oh no, Ole will cross the line. Don't really know what time he sets, but let's see if he can get this provisional pole. Yes, he can. 1:17.604. Let's switch to Humane, who's in a fast lap. He's in the third sector right now. He does set a purple lap time, but look at this. He is getting blocked by a driver ahead of him who also is on a lap time, but Humane is just quicker. He's gonna get a slipstream though, but I don't think he got blocked by him. But across the line he goes. He does go purple. 1:17.1. He does go 5/10 quicker than P2, as our web goes P4 or P5 now, because I think Mars went P2 with a 17.3. Our web with a 17 or like a 1:19 actually. But Let's get on board here with AMG. Almost getting blocked. He is kind of getting blocked. I don't know what happened there, but he's gonna continue on with this lap time. I'm not sure if he's competitive so far, if he did get blocked or not, but we're just gonna go on with it. He doesn't set a purple sector 2, 53 second sector, which I'm actually not sure if that's competitive or not, but heading down the final couple of corners right now. Let's see if he can get himself on provisional pole as Nicholas go P7. Death Star, I'm not sure what happened to him, but it's a 131.2, which is really slow. He's P9 at the moment. AMG only goes P7 for now, as Simon is also P3 right now. He is a couple of close lap times at the moment. Let's see who didn't set a lap time yet. Let's ride on board with Mythical, as TRTG goes P2, and I think Optic Jamie goes P6, if I saw that correctly. But let's see if Mythical or Stein can get high up on this first timing for all this first few laps, as Mythical goes P6, and I think Stein or Stein, I'm not sure what to call you, but he goes P8. So first clean couple of lap times in. We got Humane on provisional pole. Great stuff by him. All the drivers are probably gonna head out, or head in actually, on the end lap, of course, to get fresh rubber underneath their car and go for another lap. There's still 12 minutes remaining of the session, so anything can happen. Great stuff by Humane, just asserting the dominance for now with that provisional pole time, but TRTG Games is not really that far behind. I think 8 100ths of a second. So but it looks like Bobby is on outlap. He is the first one to go for an outlap because he was also the first one on outlap when the session started, so he can go on an outlap quicker than everybody else. Let's see if he can improve that 1:18.818, which I definitely think he can go quicker. But Death Star, I see he doesn't have a 1:31 time anymore. I think he wanted to go quicker, but he's still P14, 1:19.112. So not good enough, in my opinion, for yet. But we still have like what, 10 minutes left of the session, so anything can still happen when they have fresh rubber. They getting warmed up on the track. The track is only getting better and better for now. But we have Bobby now attempting his second run of qualifying. Let's see if he can improve his lap time as Mars left the session. I'm not sure what happened to him. Into the final corner. Final corner, what am I saying? Into the first sector. Goes into this first gear again. Not my recommended gear, but we're just gonna move on with it. Ending on this first sector. It's not purple. He is 7 100ths down on his time. Big braking zone into first gear again. Not my recommended gear. Not my recommended gear, but up in this uphill section, a little bit of oversteer. Oh, and he's on the grass. He's on the gravel, and he spins round. Mars has, or Bobby. I was seeing who joined. Bobby has invalidated, of course. He spun around on the uphill corner, which is a very tricky corner if you want to nail that one, because it's of course uphill. Do we have another driver on a hot lap? And we do. We have Simon, who's currently P5, a 1:17.583. Let's see if he can improve on his time. As we have a driver in front of him who goes out of the way really cleanly. I think that's AMG actually. I recommend, I recognized the delivery of it. Didn't see the first sector time, but it certainly was not purple. So let's just continue on with this lap. This uphill section was really clean as well, in my eyes. Heading into the final two corners of sector 2. Can he possibly improve on his lap time? He does not. He goes 4/100ths down on this time. Can he get those extra few tens maybe? Maybe a few tens or a few hundreds in this last sector. It's only like 5 corners or 6 corners. No, but no, he aborts it. He aborts the lap. He says I'm not happy with this lap time, and he aborts. Let's focus on another driver. We have our web already on the lap in sector 2 right now. No oversteer moment there on the uphill corner, which is very cleanly of him. But he is currently P13. He just needs to go quicker. He goes 5/100ths up on his time, but if I see that correctly, he's on mediums. I think he's trying to save a set of soft tires for the race, setting a what do you call it, a banker lap on mediums, maybe even go quicker on mediums. But then eventually going really, you know, set like a really quick lap time on the soft tires. But across the line he goes 9. I'll just say round it off to a 1/10 slower than his time. But nobody is contesting Humane yet for that pole position. As we get on board with AMG, who is rounding the final couple of corners. I'm not sure what his lap time is gonna be, but I know he's quick. He is currently P12, which I know he can go quicker. But let's see if he can go quicker. Heading into the penultimate corner now, the final corner of the track. Across the line he goes. DRS open. Does that very cleanly. He goes 5/10ths quicker, but it's only P9 for him. But if we take a look at Steen, he is purple sector 2. He is cooking for now. But I'm not sure what his sector 1 was, but it was probably quick. But let's just see if he can stick this one on provisional pole. Let's see if he can stick this one on provisional pole. No, he doesn't. He goes 1 second quicker, but it's only P3 for him. If we can try and see if we can get another on board of someone, as Death Star goes P5. Good stuff from him. A lot of drivers are on the outlap, but let's just head on board with Panini Man as TRTG Games gets on provisional pole. I think he's like 1.5 quicker. Great stuff by him. Let's get on board with Panini Man. Oh, he had to let loose on that throttle. Very, yeah, he's aborting. He's aborting. I could have saw that from that corner because he was like very loose on the throttle as well. But let's get on board with the next person, Bobby, now. Of course, I don't know what his lap times are. It would be like sick if we had like a mod. And then you can always see his lap times, like a few people on the screen. But Humane, he responds to TRTG Games his lap time. He goes on provisional pole for now. Bobby, impressive, P5. Well done by him. As Death Star invalidated. I'm not sure if he's going for an outlap again. But Mars also invalidated. We have TRTG Games and Humane both on the in lap. Maybe Panini Man. I don't think he's on the lap right now. No, he isn't on the lap right now. He is going to start one though, so let's just keep an eye on him. Because Bobby, Mars and Humane are on the in lap. But I'm not sure what Panini Man is doing. He's just letting one driver go. I think he was letting Simon go because he's also on outlap. Let's see if Panini Man can improve on his lap time. So only P13 for now. 118, 420. Get on board with him in this first sector. Into second gear. Personally, I would have gone a third gear, but everyone has different styles of driving, so I'm not gonna you know, call him out for that. In this second sector now, he didn't go purple, but I didn't believe he was going quicker as well. In this uphill section, you gotta go smoothly on the throttle to not oversteer, but he did that really cleanly. Let's see if he can keep it in between the white lines to maybe improve his lap time. Is it gonna be maybe purple? No, it isn't. But it is 7/10, rounded out to 8/10 quicker than his own lap time. This is looking very good for him for now. Let's see if he can hold it together in sector 3. In the penultimate corner. Final corner now. Is looking really clean with the Connor Sport livery. DRS open, across the line he goes, and he goes P4. 1.3 seconds quicker than his old lap time, which is amazing. Great stuff by him. But these are the stages that all the drivers are gonna come out. All the drivers are gonna come out. I don't think Simon is on a hot lap because he has 40% DRS, so that would just not work. Let's just see. I'm trying to look at TRTG games right now. Trying to answer to what Humane said as a lap time. I'm really excited about what he can do. As Humane also goes out. For an out lap. I think everyone is going out because there's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds left of the session. Let's just see. I know I said I was gonna go on board with TRTG games, but I'm trying to look at Dessar right now. If you're familiar in the Discord server, you know he's very quick. I've looked at some of the time trial leaderboards, and he was almost first in every single track I've done. So let's see if he can improve. He is goated on the sticks. Let's see if he improves this first sector. He goes 1/10 quicker. Well done by him. Big braking zone now in the 3rd gear. Gotta be smooth on the throttle, and he does. Very clean by him. Now in this tricky uphill section, let's see if he can keep it together and not oversteer and lose a bunch of time. Oh, a little bit of oversteer, but I think he kept it together. A lot of clean drivers just getting out of the way for people on the hot lap, so great to see that. Oh, as I switch to broadcast view, Deathstar has a huge oversteer moment. But let's just see if he can go quicker. 1:17.356. Let's see if he can contest for pole position. On the straight right now, can he eventually do it or gain more time on his lap time? And it's P5 for now. I don't think he can set another lap time, so it's over for him. But we're gonna take a look at TRTG games. He is 9/100ths slower, and he aborts. No more lap time for him. But if we look at Humane, his first sector was 6/100ths down on his time, so he's going slower for now. No one's contesting it. So let's just keep on board with Humane for now. He goes purple sector 2. Only 3/100ths quicker. Those small margins is really big timing wise. Heading into the final sector now. Can he eventually improve on his pole position? Oh, he goes really wide and he invalidates. No more time for him. Eventually no pole maybe for him because Mars is rounding the final corner. Can he eventually get this pole position? Across the line right now. DRS is going to be open right now. Across the line. Almost. It's P2 for him. Do we have another driver maybe on a hot lap? Is it Deathstar? No, it's not Deathstar. Do we maybe have another driver? Maybe Nicholas. He is P1 in the championship. Across the line. Maybe a pole for him. He goes P2 still. That was really not expected at all, but great stuff by him. Is somebody improving? Panini Man isn't. R-Web looks like he is not. AMG is good enough for P13, and that is qualifying over. Panini Man cannot improve. R-Web cannot improve, and we have a new pole sitter, and I think it's Humane. I mean, it is Humane on pole. Great stuff by him. He only needed 1 lap. He only needed that. It's still his provisional pole lap. That is good enough for him to stick it on pole, and that is qualifying over. As he sets his invalid lap time, he only goes 4,000 slower. In my opinion, he definitely would have gotten faster. Because he was up like a few 100s on his lap time, but he invalidated the like a last corner or something, so that's really unlucky for him, but it's good enough for him to stick it on pole position. Great stuff. Few drivers has to still cross the line, and we do. Continue. 1.6 tenths quicker. Damn. He is cooking. For now. But we still have 33 laps to go. Stein blocked the track because he spun on my lap. That's... Is it steward? Is it clipping it and giving it to the stewards worthy, or was it just you were at the wrong place at the wrong time? No, I just spun ahead. Oh man. But now you're the underdog, in my opinion. P13. If you can have a lovely comeback drive, that would look amazing. Death Star, only P7. Panini Man, I think. Panini Man is D2. I generally get strong starts, so we'll see. I mean, we are gonna see. We are going to see, indeed. Let's hope nobody readies up quick. To give drivers time to get their setups, maybe. Get their setups. Get the tire strategy. Nobody's readying up. So that's lovely to see. Horrible quality spawn the first attempt and was quality unlucky mates. Unlucky. But P7 is, in my opinion, not the worst starting position. But that's coming from me. So yeah, it's only what you need. Good start is only what you need. Let's just wait for drivers to get told to ready up. And we are gonna start on this formation lap. Let's see the strategies. Tires, okay. We have a few different strategies on our hands. A few soft runners, a few medium runners. Softs are Nicholas, Panini Man, Olo, Stein, Bobby, AMG. And that was it. I thought it was gonna be another driver, but it isn't. Those drivers are on the soft tires, and we have Humane. I mean, I couldn't name them all, but it's the rest on medium. And we have only one hard runner. The one that's gonna be starting last on the grid. It's our Web. Yeah, the unlucky qualifying, but he is trying to extend that stint to the longest. But I think my prediction is that Nicholas is gonna have a huge start to this race, because he's on the soft tires and two drivers behind him. They're on the mediums. So, well, he could have an amazing start on the soft tires. But if there's a lap 1 safety car, which I hope there isn't, then everything can still be good, hopefully. Let's get a telemetry going. Just cause, why not? Oh, this... As we have a huge gap between Optic Jamie and the rest. Don't know what happened there, but he certainly didn't have 10 car lengths in between him and I believe Panini Man. Could it be looked at after? I'm not sure if it's worth it because I didn't see the whole thing. But everyone is lining up on the grid. Why do I have a possible race strategy graphic going up when we're starting the race? I don't know. Web is the last person. No one is getting disqualified, so that's actually quite funny to see, because normally there is a few drivers who are getting disqualified, but nobody is, which is amazing. But we're gonna start this Portuguese Grand Prix. There's gonna be 5 red lights here for Div 1, and it's lights out and away we go. Who can get the better start here? Can Nicholas on those softs? Can Humane on those mediums? Could it be Nicholas heading down the inside on turn 1? He doesn't. He's trying to play it safe, as we have a lot of maybe some battles going on in the midfield, but Humane stays on top. Nicholas P2 and Mars P3. Wonderful stuff by him as Bobby takes P6, and we have a lot of fights. Heads in the midfield as Bobby gets turned around, but don't think there's damage because he didn't get fully turned. I think TRTG Games was a big, had lost a lot of time there. But it's a lot of battles going on in the midfield. A lot of drivers braking really early. Not sure what happened there, but as TRTG Games retires from the session, that's probably going to be a safety car. Bobby trying to get that position off from Olo for P9. Let's switch over to the top 4. We have Humane still on pole. Nicholas couldn't get that great start on the soft tires. Let's see if he can defend from Mars, as Death Star had a really good start from P7 up to P4. Don't give me a race strategy graphic. I know, game, I know. But that was lap 1 already done. Humane, of course, the fastest lap, 1:21.9. But I believe Mars is hunting for that P1. He's on the soft tires. He can get better traction out of the corners. Let's see if he can get better traction out of the corners. Looks like it doesn't. As Simon fell back from Optic Jamie for a little bit. He's 1.5 behind. AMG is, damn, 1 minute and 18 seconds behind. He is cooking. He is cooking. But Humane stays on that lead. A little bit of lag going on. But he is on a battle with Mars. Mars is definitely hunting. Maybe. Oh, Mars spins round. Oh, he went on the throttle way too early and he spins round. He's gonna lose a lot of positions here. Maybe going last place. But it is Mars that spins round in the final corner. And he spins round again. He has too much dirt on his tires and he is last place. I'm really giving him my unluckiness because I had my camera on him as Bobby gets the first penalty of this session. But Mars is gonna need a comeback drive. Let's hope he doesn't spin around now. We still have Humane in P1. Nicholas still hunting him. He's burning quite a few ERS compared to Humane. Bro, my game didn't give me control and I'm DNF'd. Yeah, the game is kind of iffy at the moment. In D2 yesterday, it was really iffy as well. But it's really iffy, especially with online races, because normally I don't have any problems. But Death Star lost a lot of time. He also has a 3-second penalty on his name. He's already flashing. He's already flashing, which is not ideal for him. Because Optic Jamie can breeze past for a podium spot. Wonderful stuff by him. Let's see if he can keep this podium spot. But we have another battle for P1. Nicholas is still burning ERS. The ERS open. He might potentially go for a move. Heading down the inside maybe. No, he plays it cool. Cool, calm and collected. Yeah, I said it yesterday as well. You have like a multi-millionaire game, A lot of these quote-unquote great developers, but you cannot fix that tire wear bug, or you cannot fix these stupid open these glitches or something. As Nicholas left the session. That is really odd, as we have a sector 2 and 3 yellow flag. Who spun around? It was Mythical. But this is really weird, because Nicholas left the session and he's losing a lot of time compared to Humane and Optic Gaming. I'm too focused on that org, man. Optic Jamie is getting hunted by Destar, as Destar makes a move and it's 3 widing into turn 1. Hopefully this gonna turn out good. And Optic Jamie with the switchback. He is absolutely cooking it for now. Still has 50% ERS, but he still has to defend from Simon, who takes P3. Optic Jamie has enough ERS, and he has DRS. He's not gonna make a move. Ooh, as Death Star, I think he had to make evasive actions or evasive maneuvers to avoid Jamie, because maybe he broke really early. But Jamie can definitely get P2 here, or P3 here, because Simon is already flashing. I won't count Nicholas into this fight because he's a bot. So he gets overtaken by Simon, who takes P2, and in this corner probably as well takes P3. But Nicholas has joined back. Is he gonna take over his car though? Probably he is. Not sure when. But we still have that battle on for P2 right now. Can Jamie go for the switchback again? He is trying. Didn't quite get it. Simon is still flashing. He is on 5% ERS, which is really, really low. This battle is still going on. Humane is just driving off in the distance. Death Star overtaking Nicholas as well. But Nicholas... Ah. Is he a bot or not? Like an actual AI, not it that like bot as in not bad, but... Or not good, I mean. No, he is back. But he got overtaken by Olo, but... He has to regain now. He was P2 and now he fell all the way back to P6. He has to really regain those positions. Because he got overtaken by Simon, Jamie, Death Star and Olo. But this battle is still going on hot. As we have Jamie conserving his ERS really beautifully. He goes down the inside actually of Jamie. Of Simon. My words are not coming out of my mouth really good today. I'm really struggling. But can Simon get maybe a switchback going on in this uphill section? DRS, he is not using DRS. He was using... And he... Wow, that's a lot of desync. But this is now Simon hunting for Jamie. Now Jamie has some free air for now. If Simon doesn't attack him. Let's see if you can get him on the straight. He is still on the medium tires. Hold up. Panini Man, Bobby and Stein has pitted already. That's why Panini Man is so far back. So unlucky for him. They've pitted on Panini Man on mediums again. Bobby on mediums again. Not sure if he pitted on mediums already. But Stein pitted onto hards, trying to extend this stint to the furthest he can get. But if we look at position change, Optic Jamie is cooking on the sticks. But we also saw Nicholas taking that position back from Death Star. Can Death Star maybe try to play a dummy on him? But he also doesn't have ERS. A lot of drivers don't have ERS or are already flashing. Holo flashing. AMG almost flashing. RWeb almost flashing. We have Mythical almost flashing. Mars is cooking with the ERS. So is Panini Man. So is Bobby and so is Stein. But they also pitted. Death Star was flashing. Nicholas was flashing. Simon is flashing. Optic Jamie is conserving his ERS really good right now. And what about Humane? Humane doesn't even need to use ERS. He can play it chill. He's 9 seconds ahead. He can just drive. He can just drive normally. Let's see if Simon potentially can get close. He's gonna play a dummy into T1 because of course he cannot overtake him into T1. Maybe on the second DRS straight, as Death Star gets another 3-second penalty. So I think he extended the limits a lot, as we have a yellow flag in Sector 1. Who is it? Is it Mars again? Or is it Bobby? I think it was Mars. Might have been Mars actually, as he gets overtaken by Mythical. But this I think we can almost, for now, until the pit stop phase and maybe a safety car, we can forget about P1. These battles are still going on for P2. And the other drivers who are in 1 second is Mars on Mythical for P9. Don't think he can get close now, but he can definitely try again on the second DRS. As we see Mars overtaking RWeb now. Just easy on the straight, I guess. There's 3 drivers. Hold up. There's a battle with 3 drivers now in between 5/10 of a second. Cooking on the sticks. I don't think they have ERS though. Mars and RWeb has like 40% ERS and Mythical only has 25. As Mars heads down the inside. What a move. Use the DR as well and use his ER as well to get ahead of Mythical. He's P8 now. Let's see if he can try and get that position off of Death Star, but he still has to catch him. Yeah, Death Star has a few seconds of penalties. He has already 6 seconds under his name, so don't know if he's what his strategy is on the end of the race. Mythical is definitely burning ERS. Mars isn't. He's cooking on the ERS, but Mythical is trying everything he can to get this position off. Don't think he can do it now. Ooh, RWeb extending the track limits. 3 seconds for him. It's a really calm race for now. It's really calm. Not like hectic stuff going on. It's really calm. No safety cars, which I love to see. Let's just head over to another battle as we see Simon in 0.4 of a second of Jamie. Already hunting in. But it looks like Simon decided to go for the strat to save his ERS a little bit. But so did Jamie. Now that Jamie has 70% ERS. Humane is still cooking with 100% ERS. Let's see if he can get on this. Let's see if he can get the Jamie on the straight. He's not burning ERS. He's just only using DRS. I think he's gonna play a dummy. He's gonna play a dummy into T1. Let's try and see if he can get it on the second DRS. Jamie gets a little oversteer moment. Gets a little wide into turn like 3, I think. But now we have another DRS shot. Can he possibly head down the inside on this downhill section? No, he isn't. He's gonna play it safe. I think this is the only battle that's in between a second for P3 and P2, because Nicholas is also in between a second of Simon. But we are kind of entering the pit stop phase. For the medium runners, it's in 3 laps or 4 laps. And for the soft runners, I'm not sure actually. Stein gets a 3-second penalty, extending the track limits probably. Let's see if he can get in on the straight. He is really close as Optic Jamie goes defensive, but Simon says no. He heads down the inside. Can Jamie probably get the switch back? He is really close. Can he dive down the inside on this corner? No, he doesn't. He's gonna play it safe for the second DRS straight. As we have a brief yellow flag. I think that's Stein. Maybe he went a little wide. Maybe he oversteered a little bit. Optic Jamie is now in P3. This battle of Simon and Optic Jamie is hot at the moment. This is the only battle in between 1 second. Only Panini Man and Bobby, but to be honest, this battle is closer and more fun to watch because it's for a podium spot. Oh, as we see Nicholas, first driver to head into the pits. He was on those soft tires. Don't believe Ola was, but let's see. Ola was also on the soft tires as AMG speeding in the pit lane, something you don't want to see. Ola is on the medium, and Nicholas is also on the medium. AMG also on the medium. Do we see another driver pit? I see 4. Let's see if my eyes are good enough. It's Destar. So going on the hards actually. He's from medium to hards. Okay, interesting strategy. But this battle, maybe he goes from the undercut actually, Nicholas, because I've driven around here, like for practice, and the undercut was really strong. So let's see if Nicholas's strategy is working out. But